Now, it is, of course, a big day in economics, but there's other stuff going on as well in that space. Let's bring in our business reporter, Edward Boyd. Now, Ed, good morning. The Houthi rebel attacks in the Red Sea are starting to put pressure on the global wheat market. Grain prices expected to start rising.
Yeah, Pete, global grain prices jumped about 2 weeks ago. They jumped roughly 2%. Since then, they have been flat, but there's a lot of concern that additional pressure on this market is going to push up the price because obviously the Suez Canal, roughly 25 to 30% of the world's shipping goes through that shipping channel, and a lot of grain passes through there, both from Europe to the Southeast Asia market and from Southeast Asia towards Europe. So this is obviously something we need to watch. It's a watching brief on this, but there's already grain analysts out there that are suspecting that grain prices are going to rise, and that obviously means better priced grain for Australian grain producers. And we are towards the back end now of the harvest season, and there's a lot of grain currently being exported, currently being shipped from Australia to customers overseas.
I've been watching this one for a little bit too, Ed. Lithium. Now, Australia's largest lithium producer, Pilbara Minerals, will report its quarterly results today. Now, its price has come way off. It's a critical time for the sector, and that's due to the falling prices.
Well, the price of lithium is down about 80% in just 12 months, just a little bit over 12 months. So it's a huge fall for the price of lithium. Pilbara Minerals is Australia's largest lithium miner. They've got a lot of lithium mines, and some of the smaller producers have already announced they're going to stop mining lithium and just mine the stockpiles at their mines at the moment. So there's a serious problem with the lithium market because there's been a massive oversupply of lithium. As the price of lithium increased over the past few years due to more electric vehicles being built and lithium being needed for electric vehicle batteries, a lot of small mining companies jumped in on the lithium craze. The price kept going up and up and up. But now we've got too much lithium out there. Buyers can be choosy. They don't need to spend as... The price of lithium has collapsed. So we got Pilbara Minerals reporting their quarterly results today, and the key thing to look for is going to be how much money they receive for their lithium over that quarterly period, and imagine it's going to be a lot lower than it was before.
Yeah, so is there any expectation, Ed, that eventually down the track that the price of lithium will increase again, or is there just it can just be found everywhere, so those prices might not be reached again?
Well, I've seen a couple of research reports over the past few days. They're basically saying we're looking at least 12 months of prices being at this incredibly low level, and then potentially within 12 months it's going to start slowly rising again. But 12 months is not enough time for a lot of companies. A lot of companies are starting to announce layoffs, closing their mines, and they're not going to be able to survive with lithium prices where they are. When lithium was 80% higher than it was now, then companies were making money and it was all good. But right now, the cost to produce lithium is simply too much for the price that people are getting on the market.
That's an amazing story. Ed, thank you. We'll talk to you soon.